wherever you are in the world, just start. Just start. Sprinkle on some delusion. Don't worry so much about perfection and what every little detail needs to look like, because it is delaying you at this time. There is something that you have been moving towards, possibly for a long period of time. And whatever that is, you are not only safe to move forward, you don't need to worry about the people that have counted you out. You don't need to worry about the people that aren't cheering you on. You don't need to worry about those that are saying in the back like, "Hey, they can't do it. They can't do it." You are the sun. And you are stepping into a new season of authenticity. And it's going to take so much stress off of your plate. It's going to be unreal. Maybe you think that you need to present yourself a certain way or do a certain thing to be accepted or to make a certain amount of money. And I'm seeing that you guys are incredibly resourceful, knowledgeable, and you are destined for this purpose, whatever that is to you. You are meant to be seen in whatever it is that you are interested in. If it's music, if it's art, if it's content creation, if it's comedy, if it's the spiritual community, you are destined to be seen, to be felt, and to prosper. You guys have this light that you emanate, and lately it has been being dimmed because of certain sadness or things that you've been going through, where you feel like you have to rebuild and repair and mend and fix and reset. It can be really overwhelming. Maybe things have not been going your way. All the hard work that you've been putting in, you're like, oh, it doesn't really look like anything. But we are needing to step into delusion. The delusion that I am awesome. I've made it through all of these things. I am in spiritual recovery. I am in financial recovery. And I am doing way better than I was 4 years ago. Or I'm doing way better than last year. Or I'm doing way better than 10 years ago. You are constantly turning your own 10 of cups upside down because you are overexerting or overextending yourself. And maybe you feel like there is a point that you cannot surpass. Okay? Maybe there's like a certain amount of money or a certain milestone that you feel like you can never surpass. And you couldn't figure out before today what that was. I will tell you what it is. It is stepping back into your authenticity and remembering what that truly is. It is having all of the delusion in the world and that childlike wonderment before the world really hits us and, makes us an adult. Whoever I'm speaking to, you guys are starting to see that, okay, I don't need to worry so much. Everything's going to be okay because I'm constantly taking action. Why do I think that it needs to look a certain way? I guarantee when you guys are in your most authentic space I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it. It's this art of detaching and being comfortable in your own skin and knowing like, I don't need to be anxiously attached to this outcome. It's already mine. I'm working towards it daily. What can I do right now to make it less stressful? What can I do right now to make me less guarded, less defensive? And so you're going to get up and try and do and say and laugh and speak and pray these things into existence because you are destined for stardom, fame, prosperity, and recognition. Affirm it below. I am destined for fame, recognition, prosperity. You are destined for all of the above. You are going through this awakening of where you turn your own happiness upside down. You are going through this awakening where you turn the love that you are given, that you maybe don't focus on. Maybe you focus on the negative things that people say, the money that you don't have in the bank, the views that you don't have, the followers that you don't have, instead of remembering how far you've come and that you don't really need to be out here doing the most. You're going to start doing the most in a more fun way, not doing the most in a stressful way. Does that make sense? Maybe you feel like you have to dress up or wear certain things or look a certain way to be prosperous. And right now, you are learning that that is not the case. My besties that I'm speaking to are relentless. There's a motorcycle. Confirmation. My besties are ready to vroom. They're ready to zoom. And they are relentless. So say it with me. I am the light. I am a goat. I am a beast. And I am relentless. I want you to be in this childlike wonderment of delusion. Because whatever used to make you really happy, whatever used to set your soul on fire, has been taking you through the ringer. You're like, this ish is not fun anymore. I feel guarded. I feel defensive. I feel drained. I feel sad. And so you're going to be tapping back into the love aspect of why you started something in the first place. Why you started this passion. Why you started this project, this purpose, or this social media. You are going through an awakening on what your true 10 of Cups will look like and feel like. I feel like if the 10 of Cups was around you, you'd be like, oh, I've got to do this first. I got to do that first. I got to do this first. And you could even be like really superstitious as well. But I'm definitely getting a lot about perfectionistic like tendencies and being worried about other people's perspective. But say you were literally standing here and the 10 of Cups was around you. You would be knocking over every cup because you'd be trying to get so many other things done. Not realizing that the happiness is in front of you. The passion, the job, the creativity, the resources. Someone here that needs this message is going to be more prosperous than they have ever been. My silent millionaires. More prosperous and wealthy than they have ever been. Big paydays are coming in for my besties because they are going to step into a completely different aspect. One that they maybe bumped their head on or didn't remember. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are the sun and you are destined for success. By being happy, by being enthusiastic, by being extra, by being you. Who cares who's making fun of you? Who cares who's clowning on you? You guys are already hard enough on yourself, so we don't really care about their opinion. You are not popping if you don't have haters. But I am getting specifically that there are so many things that you guys have been trying to change that it's like your center has been knocked to the side. You're feeling short of breath or feeling winded or feeling anxious. Like, I know there's change coming. I know I don't feel like I've been handling it correctly. Maybe you feel like you've had to spend an extra amount of money to invest in something that's really important to you. Investing in your health, your business, your family, your household. I feel like there are different things that you've had to invest in that are making you nervous. So maybe you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, unnecessary pressure. Maybe you just bought a home, or just started a business, or just had a child, or just got married. There are things that you are investing in that you need not be so hard on yourself about, because you are, in fact, laying heavy burdens on yourself. We have the 10 of Wands. You guys are burdening yourself with, oh my gosh, well, what if I don't make that money back? What if this business idea was wrong? What if I married the wrong person? Just be yourself. 11:11, just be yourself. You are a beast. You are a goat. You are a light. And you feel like something is aging you. You're feeling down or in the gutter, or just like down on yourself. First of all, you guys are not alone, and you are important. You are important, and you're going to continue to show up. People aren't going to know what to do with you because you're not going to stop showing up. When you care about somebody or you care about something, you're going to keep showing them. I know you don't want to see my face right now, and I really don't care, but I'm going to keep showing up. If you guys are putting yourself out there with marketing, advertising, influencing, social media, you're going to keep putting yourself out there until these people are literally wondering, how come I keep seeing their face? Why am I seeing their face everywhere? Who is this person? People are going to start asking about, who is this mysterious person that keeps popping up? You guys are going to be popping up everywhere. Your popularity is gaining momentum. I'm hearing someone's going viral. You guys are laying down your swords. You're laying down your wands. Like, I'm ready to believe. I am ready to take inspired action instead of like, oh my God, if we're going to do this again. Like, I don't want to. Because you're going to be able to leave a job that you hate or a situation that you hate very soon. These are the things that you guys are working towards. So lay these wands down, lay these worries, these stresses, and these fears, and know that you are important and you're going to keep showing up. It's like being at a job where you're like, you know you're good at this job. And they're like, I don't know who they think they are. You're like, you're just going to keep showing up. I'm not really getting any views on my social media. I don't know what to do. You're just going to keep showing up. I know this family member really needs me, but they're acting like they don't. You're going to keep showing up. And you're going to stop trying to make it look so perfect. Each and every person has like their own standard of relaxed. So you will know what it feels like when you're not putting so much pressure on yourself. Right now you feel like you are in this pressure cooker where you just want to combust. And you're like, where's my luck? Where is the good news? Like, where are all of these things? And they are on the way. You are not forgotten. You are the fool. And you are ready to take this courageous leap forward. People are going to think that you're crazy. They're going to think that you're foolish, that you're full of it. Why would you try so hard? You're not going to stress yourself so much about the who, the what, and the where. Again, sprinkle on that delusion because you guys truly deserve the very best. The very best. And be proud of all of the changes that you've been making. Be proud of all of the changes. You guys are trying to fix so much that I don't feel like you stop enough to say, oh my gosh, look at all that I've worked on. I don't need to be so perfect or so pristine or so this or so that. Eight of Swords. You guys are like, I feel trapped. I feel blindfolded. I can't see my way out of this. Not realizing that your blindfold is loose. That there is a way out. But sometimes we don't want to see it. We get into a rhythm. We get into a routine. We get into a way of doing things. And then we get comfortable. We get complacent. And then we wonder, oh my gosh, where are my blessings at? What's going on? I'm sensing that there is a lot of anger or disappointment. Like, there's someone here that thinks like, I should be further along. And you're going to stop comparing yourself to others. I'm getting that you compare yourself. You don't want to, and you don't mean to. You're like, oh, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't compare myself. Like, oh, like I've been doing this and they just started. You're going to be coming from a completely different space. You are going through a heart activation. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are going through a heart activation where you're not going to care what the other people are doing because you're going to be having so much fun on your corner of the world or in your corner of the world. Whoa. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Detach from it needing to look a certain way. This is what you're stepping into. This is what's going to bring you more balance. And then you're not going to have to work so hard because you've already built up an incredible amount of stamina that as you detach and as you step into your authenticity, you are going to teach others this is how you do it. You're meant and destined to bring so many people happiness and light in their place of despair. And this is what's going to bring you fortune. And this is what's going to bring you balance. You guys are coming out of hermit mode. You guys are coming out of like, I need to hide myself and hiding behind a persona or a way of doing something that hasn't been serving you. Or maybe it did once upon a time and it doesn't anymore. So you're going to start doing something different. We're going to sprinkle on the delusion. I hope that helps you guys. Let me know what's going on and I will see you guys in the next one.